Okay, how about now? You should be able to hear me now. Is that better? Let me check my... There we go. I accidentally hit the mute button. Thank you for letting me know. I would have been talking to myself all night. Alright, there we go. I think I'm gonna make these flowers match. Good evening, and thank you for joining me. I hope you had a great day. I hope it wasn't too stressful. I read somewhere online that today is National Hug Day. So I thought you should grab some teddy bears hugging a mug. See, they're hugging the mug. I thought that might be cute to color on National Hug Day. I think I'm gonna make a circle blue. Oh, this is a darker blue than I thought it would be. I might change that. Oh, actually, it's okay. And we can actually start coloring some of these hearts. Yes, today was not very stressful, so that was good. But I'm still grateful for the opportunity to sit and color calmly at the end of the night. I'm trying to get better at not covering over the picture while I'm coloring so that you can see what I'm doing. heart? Yeah, big yellow heart sounds great. I haven't decided yet what color I want to make the other hearts. Maybe green. And what color should we make our teacup? Should we make it match one of these colors? And look, our teddy bears have some patterns on their bellies. All cute. Switch things up and start doing the leaves a little bit. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Good evening. Come on in. We have our like springtime feeling picture with lots of hearts and some flowers and some cute little teddy bears that are hugging a mug in honor of National Hug Day. It's a real thing. Look it up. I was surprised too. But you know, these days they have holidays for like everything. Everything. You can look it up. There's certain websites that have a list of all of the holidays for every day of the year. And every single day of the year, there's something. National Ice Cream Day, National Pizza Day, National Chocolate Day. It's really quite interesting. So I saw that today was National Hug Day, and I said, well, we gotta find some cute teddy bears. And they happen to be hugging a mug, so this was perfect to me. Best Friends Day, yeah. Is that today, or are you just saying it? Yes, there's definitely a National Best Friends Day. And they have like, yeah, really, really odd ones too. I can't even think of one right now, but they have just really unique. I won't call them odd. They're unique. So I guess it's just fun to try to, see what holiday we can celebrate on any given day. And it's just fun to look at like silly things like that instead of all the crazy stuff that's happening in the world. Let me see. I might try this one. Yeah, just there. Yes. Yep. We do have some weird ones, yeah. I don't know how I managed to miss National Chocolate Day every year, but one of these days I will take advantage and get that chocolate. Or National Teddy Bear Day. You know what? I think National Teddy Bear Day was a couple days ago, actually. I vaguely recall seeing something about teddy bears a couple of days ago. I'd have to go back and look. It's a nice kind of olive green color here. This is nice. I am planning to do a video where I do a swatch test or make a swatch. I don't know what the correct terminology is. I'm still new. Um, but yeah, or I guess you pretty much you take all of the colors from the bag of markers and you kind of just color them out a little bit on a piece of paper so that you can see what they actually look like when they dry. So then that way you know better what the color is going to look like when you use it on the paper instead of the surprise that we always have every night. Although I think the surprise is kind of fun. It's kind of fun to, be like, oh, that's not the color I was going for. Um, but I think it might be fun to do a swatch as well to see what these colors actually look like. I mean, they're alcohol markers, so they dry really nicely, but they do dry lighter than when you first draw. What is it? And they're a little different than the color of their cap. So yeah, it would be good to try it. And I need to check out another brand as well because different brands have different shades, different pigments that they work with. So I think it'd be fun to check another brand. I know there's some popular ones that the super professional adult colors use. So I might try one of those. And I also need to try the color pencils because I want to see what that looks like too. Especially the colored pencils and marker combo. Okay, go back with the evergreen. And I can do both of them in that color, that's fine. pink, maybe pink and blue. Try a little pink and blue action on these flowers down here. Kind of like what we did there. I'm gonna do this one. Are you guys impressed right now? I don't think I've gone outside of the lines once yet. This is very impressive. Very impressive. I am shocked. You know what? I'll go through and I will do, let's say, another pink. Maybe this one. Alright, so while we're doing these flowers, let's also think about what color we want to make the cup. Should we make pink the highlighted cup color for this evening? Or should we do something else? Alright, so I was thinking about doing blue. What do you think? Feeling that? Let's try it. Do it over here. That works, right? Oh, I did go outside the line right there. It had to happen at some point. Actually, I like this color combination. I think it looks really nice. Yeah. I just want to see what the. And then if I make this yellow, either the middle or the whole thing. Maybe green on the inner. Or is that too much? Let's try that pale green. And the outer circling. How's that? Interesting, interesting. Okay, alright. We'll keep going with those blues, I guess. So even though I've never heard of National Hug Day, I still would not be hugging anyone randomly during cold and flu season. Am I right? Am I right? No, no. Cold and flu season has been really interesting this year so far. If you haven't gotten sick, I'm sure you're trying your very best not to get sick. Or not. Maybe you don't really care about that kind of stuff. Get that green in there. Green. Get that. I have this one too. I must agree with you. Yes. Like, yes, I understand. I think that actually some churches during cold and flu season actually tell people not to touch each other. I think they try to do the touch the elbows maybe. I don't know. But I think it's, yeah. I'm like, no offense, person, but just, I don't know. I don't want the cooties. I don't want the cooties. And what's really interesting about this season is that people are getting sick before they even realize that they're sick. So you know that you know how usually you feel the sore throat or something. It used to be, but like I think this season I've been hearing people say that they were fine, and then they like went to bed and when they woke up they were sick, like so sick. And so I think it's just really interesting. It's just so too much. But you know, it's cold and flu season. That's kind of what happens every year. But it just seems like this year is particularly interesting. And I am not interested in how interesting it is. I'm like, no, please, thank you. And yes, I wouldn't consider myself a germaphobe, no. But I am an extreme germ disliker. I don't like I don't like the germs. You know, I wouldn't say I'm scared of them. I don't like them. I really just want to keep some distance between me and the germs, the cooties. You know, as much as possible. Of course, you know you can't necessarily fight the air, but I can wash my hands multiple times, and and I can, you know, try to take a step, you know, back when I see someone coughing or something, you know. Like I still care about you. I just want a little bit of distance. That's all. And yeah, I would not be offended if someone stepped back from me if they heard me coughing or something. I would actually be stepping back from them first because I have enough respect to, you know, I would try to keep the cooties to myself. I'm going with yellow down here. I think what I'll do is maybe yellow and what other color will work there? Bring the green back. Or should we keep it with the pink? Like yellow and pink. Let's try that. I actually have a light pink here. Germs. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Oh yeah, and that's true. I mean, there's always sick people, you know, people who have a cold or a flu or some kind of virus, and you don't know. is the world we live in. I understand that. But I'm going to try as hard as I can to not catch it. And yeah, it's true. When you have to take public transportation, it gets a little edgy there. Yes. Listen, I'm completely fine with a mask. I'm like, let's do this. Where are all the masks? Where are they? I will put them on. I don't mind if people don't wear masks. I don't really. It's your choice. I don't care about all that. But I'll try my best to not get sick. So, if I have to be somewhere in close proximity with people who are under the weather, I will, I'll probably wear a mask just to, try to protect myself as much as possible. Of course, those aren't 100%, but, you do what you can. There's a little leaf right here, a petal, I think. Oh, yes, the coats that have the feathers, they do have a smell when they get wet. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's a good tactic right there. Yes. Yes. Yes, wearing gloves. Oh, you mean like the hospital gloves? Like the latex gloves, I mean? Or do you mean just regular winter gloves? Maybe this could be blue right there. Or maybe that could be the hot pink, actually. Oh, I know. Be respectful. I agree. Yes. Or at least try to sneeze, into a tissue, or I guess into your sleeve. I don't know what the best sneezing method is. But at least try to turn your face away from other people when you have to sneeze or cough. Do your best, do the best you can. I know that when you're sick, sometimes I guess you just don't care. Maybe you just kind of like. But I try to be respectful, and you like to think that other people would do the same. Ah, so you wear the latex gloves like when you are just out and about? I haven't done that, but is it effective? That might be an idea. Let's see, I think on this one, on these two here, maybe blue and yellow. Let's try that. The light blue or the dark blue? I'll stick with the dark blue. Oh, latex on the bus and the train. Ah, now there's an idea. That's an idea. I haven't tried it. Okay. Because usually I'm wearing, some kind of cold weather gloves. So my hands are protected just, from the cold weather. And so I never think I'm really touching anything because I have on those gloves. But are your hands bare? You don't wear any kind of winter cold weather gloves? Or do you put on the latex gloves on top of your cold weather gloves? Which the idea made me laugh. Because cold and flu season feels like that's something that would be helpful in my mind. Oh my goodness. You've got to protect yourself. And do you take any vitamins, or have any, like home remedies that you like to use to try to keep yourself healthy during cold and flu season? Are there any teas that you like to drink? I could recommend a few. Oh, and I know, yeah. Now, does the latex, you can't text with latex gloves either? Like, they don't, the screen doesn't read your finger with the latex gloves. I just don't happen to know. And then you got to make sure to wipe off your phone. Like I wipe my phone down, um, when I get home, and if I can during the day. Mm. Let's do this. But yeah, I mean, and I guess that's just how it is. It's the people around you who get you sick, unfortunately. I mean, I don't think anyone wants to be sick, Just you just happen to pick up the cootie, and it got you real good. I see. Okay, you can. Yes. And you know what? I'd probably do the same thing. I wouldn't want to touch my phone after I've touched all the other things with the latex glove. I agree with that. And I carry these alcohol wipes. You can find them on Amazon. Um, I can leave a link if you want to see the exact ones I use. But they are like 75% of alcohol and nothing else. So I try to go without as much chemicals as possible. I mean, alcohol is, chemical, but it has alcohol and just purified water, and it's a wipe that you can just take out and just wipe your hands. You can wipe your phone. You can wipe, you know, wherever you're gonna sit. If you're going on a plane and you need to wipe the armrest, they're good for that as well. And I like to carry those with me. I carry those with me year round. Winter, spring, summer, fall, so that I can wipe my hands, or if I'm gonna eat something, if you're out and about and you just, let's say you didn't get a chance to wash your hands, you can just wipe real quick, and instead of using like the sanitizer, because there's certain germs. Do you know there's certain viruses that hand sanitizer does not kill? And so I like to, when at all times, I'd rather wash with soap and water. But if I am like on the go and I absolutely need to wipe my hands, I'll use the alcohol wipes. I don't even use sanitizer. Um, and I try to not run out of alcohol wipes. I try to always keep some in my bag with me. Staples has them? Oh, alcohol wipes? Okay. I know that there are small, like that's why you have to look to see before you buy it, because there are alcohol wipes. There are these small, little, teeny tiny ones that like hospitals tend to use for, when you have to go get a vaccine or something and they need to swipe your arm first. Um, they use these little small wipes. No, I'm talking about like, I'm using these like, it's the size of my hands, the wipe that I use. And it's just perfect. It covers your whole hand, and it's just, you just wipe down. Now, of course, because it's just alcohol and water, it's very, I want to say similar to being able to wash your hands with soap and water. So your hands are dry after, but if you have some lotion that you carry with you, you can just put some on. I like them a lot. I like them in the summer. I think in the summer people are a little bit more relaxed with their hygiene because they think it's summer and there's no colds or viruses happening. So I think they're a little bit more relaxed. That's just my opinion. So I especially like to use those hand wipes in the summer because there are colds and viruses all year round. I know I sound like a germaphobe. I know I do, but I don't like germs. I don't like them. I don't like them. I really don't. I don't like them. So I'm gonna do my best to stay take care of myself as much as I can. I'll make all of these pink down here. Oh, the tiny ones. Yeah, I mean, if that's all you have, use the tiny ones. They're still, I think the tiny ones actually might have more alcohol in them. I could be wrong. You just have to see what's on the box. I'm gonna do, I want to do some, all right, let me see. Maybe this pink would be good for a cup right here. You buy them at Staples. Oh, yeah. I have yet to try to buy any at Staples. I usually just go straight to Amazon and try to grab the ones I need. I used to use this brand, and I could just go to Target and get them, get a nice box of them. And then, yeah, COVID, I don't know, I guess everyone either discovered the brand and it's been sold out ever since. Or maybe the company went out. No, they didn't go out of business. I see other products that they have, but that particular hand wipe, I have not been able to find it again. So I had to move to another brand. But so far, so good with that one. Let's see. Okay, hold on. So I do that. But of course, if I'm in a place where I can get some actual soap and water, I'm going there. I'm going to the bathroom to wash my hands. And I also do the thing where I wash my hands and I use the paper towel to turn off the faucet. Come on, somebody. What's the point of washing your hands if you're going to put the germs right back on there by touching the faucet? Come on, guys. Come on. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Turn off the faucet and open the door to the bathroom. Because, germs on the bathroom door too. Come on. And again, I know how bad this sounds. I know what this sounds like. But it's helpful. It's helpful. Helpful to me, it'd be helpful to you as well. If you were, that concerned about germs. I don't think everyone's as concerned about germs as I am. Or as disliking of germs as I am. There we go, disliking. I'm a germ disliker. I dislike the germs. And it's just another reason why I'm also looking forward to spring, because definitely I know there's still viruses around the spring, but they start to kind of lessen, There are teas that are good for helping to boost your immune system during cold and flu season. I try to keep those on hand. So, echinacea, elderberry tea, those are the ones. Those are my go-to teas during cold and flu season. I try to make sure that I have those. I have one brand that I like to stick with those. This is the other side of the, I just realized that this is the other side. Yeah, I have that, and then I have a whole list of things that I like to use. But definitely those teas plus Manuka honey. You put a scoop of that Manuka honey in that tea, and it's like you are just adding power, strength to your tea. Because it's all about boosting up your immune system. Just filling this in a little bit more because it looked a little light to me. And then of course you can do your own home remedies if you had, you know, maybe a grandmother who, or a member of your family who used to have some good home remedies. It's a good time of year for those too. The ginger, break out some ginger tea, you know, garlic. I remember when I was sick when I was a child, if I was coughing too much, I would hear my mother get up in the middle of the night. Next thing you know, you have a spoon right at your mouth, a spoonful of, it was garlic. It was like smashed up garlic. It was so yucky. Salt. It was garlic, salt, and something else they put on there. I want to say honey. And you knew that if you were coughing too much at night, oh, you knew it was coming for you. I can still remember the taste in my mouth. It was like, but you know what? It helped. It definitely helped. It didn't taste good, but it helped. So, I remember that. I remember, garlic being something that really, really helps. So I try to grab that whenever I need to. All right, let's see our teddy bears. I was gonna make them brown, but now I'm thinking maybe we can make them like blue or something. Blue and green. Yeah, blue and green. What do you think about that? What was the name of those little toys that they used to have? I want to say the 90s, maybe the early 2000s. They were colorful, and everybody was really into them. All the kids were into them, I mean. And I think adults too. And then they started to try to they became so popular that they became just something that was hard to find. So people were spending big money to get them. I don't remember what they were called. Let me know if you remember. Oh gosh, sorry, at the tripod. All right, let me see. I'm gonna do. Did I say blue and green? Yeah. Or should we not do green because it's so close to this green thing here? I can't do pink because they're holding the pink mug, but we'll definitely do blue. Or maybe it doesn't matter. What do you think? I can make one yellow. A yellow bear and a blue bear. I like that. So yellow and blue. I mean, I can also just make them brown. Just keep it simple. Let me know what you think. I'm going for the blue. It's happening. This is your chance to stop it. We'll start with his legs. Oh, you know what? I can find a lighter blue. Maybe that's it. Like a pastel blue for this one. Alright. Let's see what he looks like. A blue pair. Let me know if you remember the name of those. Man, what were they called? I wasn't into them, that's why I don't remember. Yeah? all the lines. And I think he has a little vest on. Look at that. So we'll give his vest some color. I think this is his arm over here. Look at that. Look at his ears. Yeah. All right. How about I do this? I was trying to figure out the best way to start coloring his head. If you were here last night, you saw when I tried to color around the eyes. But tonight I think we'll go right through the eyes. Over the eyebrow, at least. I think I'll leave this a different color. Okay, I went around the eye. Am I leaving too many streaks? Or is that dry? Okay. Okay. Yep, hold on. I'm going to try with the wide and see if I can make that happen. Without. See, I'm not as. There we go. Like, I'm not able to move the way I want to move the wide side. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'll go back to the small one. Just get around these areas here. How's that looking? It's just me, or is this side darker? Do I need to pass it over? I'm just gonna pass just a little bit. Hope it doesn't mess it in. It just felt like a little lighter on the side. Maybe that's just the way it dried. How's that? Yay, our little blue bear. That's cute. What's going on right here? Is this part of the? Is this part of him? Is this part of the grass? I'm gonna make it something else. Maybe it's the back of his little vest. We'll come back to that. Let's see. I'm gonna make around his mouth. No, you know what? Okay, am I using yellow? Yeah, yellow for over here. Okay, I have an idea. We'll make his mouth section yellow. his ears. How's that? We'll come back for the vest. That way we have some time to think about it. He has a little tail right here, I think. I'm gonna make this bear yellow. Alright, let's see. This little yellow leg. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna try the white. Not bad. You know what's interesting? So I think that this mug has two handles. It's right here and right here. This is part of our bear. Or like a handle and a half. This little tail back here. Look at that. Beanie Babies. That's what they were called. Anyway. Beanie Babies. Is that familiar to anyone else? No? No? Anyone remember Beanie Babies? They became so popular. I was never a fan, so I never owned any. But I remember people were like scouring the planet trying to find Beanie Babies. Oh man, see, this is what happens when I go wide. Hold on. What else? Other line. Sorry, I hit the tripod. Sorry. But yes, Beanie Babies, they were little bears of multiple colors. You used to buy them at Staples. Oh no, that was thought that's the old one. But yeah, they had multiple colors. They were, they all had like different names and themes, I think. Oh, they were really, really popular. I want to say somewhere around the year 2000. 2000 something. is yours. There we go. Nice. Oh. And then I was gonna make, see how I put the yellow over here? I'm gonna make his ears blue and his mouth. Ta-da! Let me get this little section I cut right here. I like it. I could have made these stripes a little different. I guess it's not too late. I can put a dark color over that. Oh, maybe I can just make his vest yellow and keep him with sort of that yellow theme over there. We can just do that. A teddy bear with a vest. Aww. And let's see, I'm gonna make this tea. Give it a brown color. Just filling it all a bit more. Just a little light. And let's get some more of our hearts at the top. Actually, let's see. That was the darker blue. I can actually use this lighter blue. Oh man, wrong blue. Wrong one. That's okay. I think I want that one to be pink. And maybe this one. Grab any other blue now. There we go, the lighter one. Yeah. Does that work? And maybe this guy right here. Hmm. What do you think? Yellow? Maybe blue? Okay, I'll make that one pink too. Maybe these can be light blue? What do you think? Or just go ahead and make them yellow? I'm actually thinking about making these yellow. I'm gonna do that. No, I tried to fake a yellow spot there. I like it. Maybe the light blue, right? Actually, I can throw in that green. Green could be right here. Yay. That works. I like it. And then let's see, I'm going to outline because they are in the grass and the plain. I'll just do a little bit of outlining under there. Let's see what that looks like. Am I going to color this in? It's just me trying to get creative. Instead of coloring the whole thing green, I just figured I can add some outline so you get the feel of the grass. What do you think? I guess I could go all the way up in here. Did I overdo it? What do you think? maybe. I was thinking about doing something like this with these lines. It's like a shadow on the line. Or an outline, yep. I'm just playing around, yeah. It's because I wanted to kind of show grass without coloring the whole thing green. Well, I suppose I could just go through and make it green, but I just didn't want to like make it so dark under there, like the lightness of the white. So yeah, that worked. Did I miss any hearts? There's so many. I'm gonna leave their eyes white this time. It looks 3D. Ah, I wasn't even trying that. That's great. Who knew I could do 3D? That's exciting. Alright, I like it a lot. Let's see, so we got our main colors here with our bright pink and our blue and yellow. So I'm gonna use that for our scripture as well. Blue, yellow, pink, and yes. Alright, tonight's scripture was in Psalm chapter 37, verse 4. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. So I'll use the pink, the blue, and the yellow. To color in our scripture. Pink, yellow, blue. I hope you had a wonderful time coloring with me this evening. I hope it was relaxing for you, that you were able to kick back with your tea and just watch me color. Feel free to color along with me anytime you want. I included a link in the description so you can get the coloring page. It's totally fine for you to just sit back and watch. You had a long day. You don't have to do any work. You can just sit and watch. And I hope you enjoyed hearing about National Hug Day. I don't know if you took part in that today, but it's a national holiday. And was demonstrated here by our bears that are hugging this mug. And of course, if you hugged someone today, be sure to grab some wellness formula to protect yourself from the cooties. And yeah, I like it. I like teddy bears. They remind me of Beanie Babies from back in the day. And our nice hot pink tea mug. And our cute little flowers up here, and all of the hearts and the leaves and these nice flowers down here. Yeah, I like the colors. I like the spring feeling. You know, I do enjoy spring, and I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for spring. It is coming. And yeah. So yeah, thank you for joining me this evening. Here's our masterpiece. Voila. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed our coloring session, and maybe we'll do it again tomorrow night. Same time? Yes, we'll see. So yes, I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you have your tea, your blanket, and all the things you need to make you feel comfortable and peaceful. And I pray that God gives you a peaceful night's rest. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your input. I really appreciate this time that you took to color with me. I hope it was really calm and soothing. Yes, sanitize. I hope you have a really good night. Until next time, jelly tea drinkers. Good night, good night, good night. Good night. Isn't it fun trying to hit stop at the end of a